Brahma and went to the realm of Bhakti. So behind Shukadeva Goswami, his father Vyasadeva was was saying, "Ha putra, oh my son, oh my son." But Shukadeva Goswami, from birth, he was so much renounced, and not even one time he looked behind to see his own father. Who is calling me? He didn't even care, not even listen. And Vyasadeva, yelling, "Oh my son, come my son." But you see all the trees in the forest, the echo was saying, "Kakasaputra." Who is son of whom? Why are you crying? You're crying from whom? For whom? Like the echo of the trees, they're saying, who is whose son in this world? Actually, we are binded by the affection. Give up. The cause of bondage in this world is this ashakti. When you have the attachments, then the jiva becomes bound in a bondage. So the Gyanis speak about this. How can you be free from these material bondages? How can we be free from these bondages? Set free. So that's why there are many. We have to do many things for that. But see, Sutta Goswami Pada said, my Guru Padam is not an ordinary person. Just by singing to him, all the trees of the forest, they start crying. This is the symptom of a Mahabhagavat person. Just by seeing him, prema manifests in our heart. And then you start crying. Flow of tears comes from your eyes. Just by seeing him, prema spontaneously manifests in your heart. This is a symptom of Mahabhagavat. If you say, the Bhagavata explains, if someone has prema in the heart, this is the symptom. Just by chanting holy names, the person starts crying. Will be dancing, singing, rolling on the floor, like on the dust of the ground. If someone has so much deep attachment to God, sometimes he'll dance, raise his arms. We don't want to raise our hands. We are a little bit shy to do that. Jai Jai. Speak loudly. Nobody has raised it. Not everyone has raised the hands. Understand? But in the stage of prem, don't even need to speak. Spontaneously, the person raises his hands, arms, and start dancing. Dancing in such a beautiful way, moving their feet. Sometimes crying, sometimes like this. So this is the symptoms of prem. So Bhagavatam gives evidence. He's not looking to anyone else. What they're speaking about me or not, what the society will say about me. I'm this person, I am like my status is like this. Somebody might say something against me. If I do something, then people will say, oh, your wife just comes near the deities and the sadhus and starts dancing. You're not thinking about this, oh, I'm someone's daughter-in-law, I'm doing these things and that. But prema is such a thing. that you don't care about the opinion of others. This is true. If someone has prem in the heart, his external activities are like this. Sometimes crying. Why he's crying? Because he's remembering Bhagavat Lila, pastimes of God. Sometimes in a very humble, like he's chanting her names in a very humble way. Hey Prabhu, please give me your darshan one time. Then after having the darshan of the Lord, he becomes immersed in bliss, in the ocean of bliss. He's like diving in the ocean of happiness, of bliss. He doesn't have conception of his own body. He's crying, and also he makes other cries also. Other people cry. He makes other cry as well. He cries himself, and also he makes other people cry. He laughs, and also he makes other people laugh. This is the stage of prem, like this it is. So my Guru Padma, Sutta Goswami said, my Gurudev is such a great personality. He's the cannot explain how much is the limits, topmost limits of Jnana and Vairagya. Just by seeing him, everybody was diving in this ocean of bliss. Just by seeing him. After that, he said, look, my Gurudev is so merciful. So this first question you did of what is the topmost thing for the living entity, Shreya Vastu, is to attain to God. Attain Bhagavat Prem. You get the wealth, in this life. According to Tulsidas, he says, even bad people, they have also wife in their house, and they also have kids, they also have wealth, they also have fame. But coming for association of sadhus and Bhagavat Bhakti, this is extremely rare. Dharmacharita Ravan, it was such a great sinner. But these 4 things there was also in his house. He has like a wife like Mandodari. He had so beautiful. Second thing, he also had our son like Indrajit, who even defeated Indra himself. Meganath was also his name of Indrajit. He was just like a clouds, so much like a strong warrior and conquer everyone. He used to conquer everyone. Indrajit. Meganath, his name also. So Ravana also used to have so much wealth, like his Lanka was made of gold, Sarna Lanka it was called. How much gold do you have in your house? I don't know. But you see, Ravana, he had a Sarna Lanka, a city made of gold. Not only this, Ravana himself, he was also very powerful. So much powerful, and brave person like this. But he was a great sinner and bad behavior person. Kidnapping other wife of others, like Sita, such chaste. So in the house of even sinner people, they have all these 4 things, like wealth, But who gives the honor and respect to them? But to come in association of sadhus and listen to Hari Katha. This is extremely rare, So Shreya Vastu, topmost thing is Bhagavat Katha and association of sadhus is the essence of life. Second question was, how the soul will be pleased. Deve ser quando esse उनके संबंधी है ना, like the papi, with respect to them.
Those who are papi, वो भी कोई respect नहीं करेगा if they have too much of money.
Even like these people not respect them. So for example, Dashrath Maharaj, he could not tolerate when Rama went to the forest. So he gave up his body. He became sick and gave up his body. And at that time, Bharat was not there. And when Bharat came, he listened all the story which had happened. And how his mother and also the servant of his mother, Mantara, all that had happened, and Bharatji was very upset. But he needed, according to the order of Vashishta Rishi, Bharat needed to burn the body of his father and do all the rituals called Daha Samskar, means burning the body and making rituals. So he needed to do all that. And then Vashishta Maharaj said, according to the desire of your mother, you should sit on the throne of the king. Bharataji, what did he say? Bharat was such a great character. The character of Bharata is so beautiful and like completely spotless. Not even one bad thing or nothing. The character of Bharata is so beautiful. He's the personification of the Dinata, means humility. Also, the personification of prema also, and also of dharma, religion, religious principles. Bharata said no. This throne of Ayodhya only belongs to my brother Ram. Except for Ram, no one will sit on this throne except for Ram. So he brought the armies, the elephants, the horses, the crown, all the ingredients for the Rajabhishek, means coronation of the king. So he said, let's go everyone to where my brother is. The story is very big, but I'm telling briefly because the time was already finished. What did Bharataji do? He took everyone to go where Rama was. Took all army, horses, elephants, all the wealth of the kingdom, also the crown of the king, and took everyone, and he was going where Lord Rama was, in Allahabad. Nowadays we call. Now is Allahabad, in the place of Triveni, in Prayag, the meeting of where there is the Kumbh Mela festival, the meeting of the Ganga, Jamuna, Saraswati river, Triveni. So early in the morning, Bharat, he took bath in the Ganga. One dive, second dive, third dive in the water. When he rose up in the water, then Ganga Devi appeared for him. Ganga Ji appeared and said, Bharat, I am happy with you. Ask for a blessing. Bharat Ji started crying and said, oh Devi, I was born in a warrior, like Kshatriya Kula. The warriors, they only give donation, they don't take donation. Those who take donation, they are like Brahmanas, like bona fide Brahmanas. This is the duty of Brahmanas, take a donation. But the duty of the Kshatriyas is to put the hand like this, means like giving only. And the duty of Brahmana is to be with open hand, like receiving the donation. Bharataji said, hey Gange, what will I ask from you? I don't want to do anything against my Kshatriya Dharma. I have to give, not to take. Devi Ganga said, hey Bharat, whatever you ask, I'll give you. Bharataji was thinking in his mind, whatever is going to happen, you cannot change. Who can change whatever is going to happen? According to the prarabdha karma and the destiny, you should just tolerate whatever you gain or lose according to your karma. So Bharataji, he was thinking in his mind, How will I make my brother understand? People will say everything. People would say, oh, that I'm just like my mother. People tell that I'm just like my mother. How my mother KK. How she was so duplicitous, like hypocrite. And you know, like I sound like Ram. Never before somebody was like Ram, and never again someone will be. We can even cry just listening to this story. So, so what are the two blessings you ask from my father? Like Rama asking Kaikai. Oh, first blessing, you have to go first for 14 years, and second blessing, my son Bharata will sit on the throne. After hearing this, Rama was so happy. He did not even one time he didn't ask saying, Father, what was my mistake? Sorry, why are you sending me to the forest? He did not even ask. He didn't even one time ask this to his father. Because, you know, generally you give chastisement to aparadi people, offenders, like exile from the kingdom. This is for offenders. But not even one time Ramachandra asked to his father, what is my mistake or something I did, my father, because you are sending me to the forest? According to the logic of mantra, they gave a sadhu cloth to Ramchandra. Just like if you give a new cloth to a baby, the baby very happy, the boy is very happy. They just put the new cloth and they just give up the old cloth, very happy. So not even one time Ramchandra asked about this. So Bharata was thinking, what will I tell my brother Ram? What will I speak? Who will believe me? But there's nothing besides my brother. My father went to Svargaloka, means he left his body. Will my brother Ram forgive me? I don't have any friend. Oh, sorry, it was not my fault. It was not my fault. All the fault was like from my mother and from this mantra. So Bharat thinking like that, he told the Ganga, I don't want anything in this world. I don't want dharma, artha, kam. I don't want. What do I want? Life after life, that I can have prem to my brother Ram. Nothing else I want. I don't even want liberation. People in this world, they are like Advaitavadis, impersonalists. They are doing so much austerity to get the mukti. But Bharata is saying, I don't want that also. Like just listening to the name of liberation looks like very despicable thing, you know. Kali naam ke jaise, Kali naam ke Braj ke aise. Anyway, so the character of Bharata was very beautiful. So the goal of our life, how the bhakti, pure bhakti can come in our hearts. Dharma, artha, adi. For example, family, wife, everything will come according to your karma. You can try many thousand times and you get exactly according to your prarabdha. Karma is reserved for you. Even if you try, but then you not get if it's not according to your karma. My Gurudev used to say, for example, you planted which kind of tree? You Bogul is one kind of a plant full of thorns. So you plant this kind of a thorn tree, tree seeds, and you desire to get this very delicious mangoes. Is it possible? No, because you did a karma. So it means the fruit of that karma you get. If you did karma good karma, then you get good results. If you didn't, then bad results. If in previous life, whatever karma you did in previous life, just like a horse, galloping horse, this is coming back to you now. Whether you want it or not, this will come. For example, if you did good to others in previous life or any life, if you give donation, also charity to any in the previous life, then you get this back. According to the time, this will all come back to you. You can see, for example, if you plant a tree, and you just planted the tree and said, "Tree, give me the fruit now," she'll say, "Oh, please have some patience. Wait the time, then I'll give you the fruit." Isn't it the tree? Today you plant the tree and you're already asking, "Oh, tree, give me the fruit." She'll say, "Look, I take time, you know." So according to the time, the fruits are coming. According to the time. So the intention of what I'm saying is, if somebody has bhakti, they have 3 symptoms. Bhakti means seva vritti. Tendency to serve to Guru and Vaishnavas. Also you have the realization of Lord, and also will be detached from material things. This is the bhakti. Third question. Bhagavan Krishna, he appeared in this world for a reason. Especially he was known by being the son of Devaki and Vasudeva. Please tell me about this. Later I will tell more about this katha, how Krishna took birth. In the 4th day we speak about Krishna Janma. Also tell about all leelas of the avatars. Please tell us. Bhagavata is directly the form of Lord. Vyasadeva explained very clearly in the Bhagavatam, Krishna's tu Bhagavan Swayam. He established Swayam Bhagavan. Like for example in the other Puranas, like Shiva Purana, it says like Shiva is highest, and Brahmana Purana means like Brahma is highest. Vishnu Purana says that, like shows that Vishnu is highest. If you read the Puranas, you think that person from that Purana is like highest. But in the Bhagavatam explains clearly. Krishna himself, Swayam Bhagavan. All Rama and like all the incarnations, they are like Kala and Amsha, means like plenary portions and expansion of plenary portions of Lord. According to the time, Lord appears and makes the lila. Matsya, Kurma, Varaha, Nrsimha, etc. The Bhagavatam explains in chronological way these lilas. We will discuss a little bit of this. Ramena means actually here Balaram, older brother of Krishna. How Krishna did so many lilas with him. Please also tell us this katha, very sweet lilas. This Vrindavan Lila Katha and also Mathura Lila Katha also. And at the end, later, they also did the Dwarika Lila Katha. So many stories according to the chronology. They are explaining the Bhagavatam. And sixth question. God, who is the protector of the cows and the brahmanas, protector of society. When he left this world and went to transcendental world, the Dharma took shelter of what? Means the Bhagavat Dharma. Alka means sun. Means just like when the sun rises, it removes all the darkness from everyone's heart and everything. Sorry, like the sun takes all the darkness away. So the Bhagavatam is also like a sun, which removes the darkness. You know, everywhere you have to follow the rules of the time, the schedule. So I also need to finish now because of the time. So tomorrow we speak more Harikatha. Today we'll finish here. 2 minutes of Kirtan and Arati. And just like every day there's Arati. Is there going to be Arati today? After that also Prasad, everybody take Prasad.